Welcome to The Explainer. You ever get that feeling where you're just stuck? Kind of paralyzed because you feel like you have to do something perfectly? Well, today, we're going to dive into a really powerful idea that offers a way out, choosing progress, not perfection. So let's just start with a little thought experiment here. Imagine just for a second if your motives had to be 100% pure, just to get out of bed. I mean, every single intention, completely selfless, totally perfect. Could you even do it?
Yeah, exactly. You probably just roll over and go right back to sleep. You'd never get anything done. It's such a ridiculous, impossible standard, isn't it? We'd all be stuck in bed forever.
Okay, so if that's the impossible ideal, what's the reality of the situation? Let's talk about how our motives actually work. Here's the thing, the real truth of it. Our motivations are almost always mixed. Even when we have the best intentions, right? Part of you might genuinely want to help out a colleague, while another, maybe smaller part, also kind of wants to look good doing it. That's not a failure, that's just being human. So this really sets up the central conflict, doesn't it? On one side, you have this ideal of 100% pure motives, this idea of spiritual perfection. And on the other side, well, you have us, our reality, which is messy, complex, and deeply imperfect. And, the first step is just recognizing that this gap exists.
But here's what's so crucial to understand. Accepting that our motives are mixed isn't some excuse to just give up. It is the exact opposite. It's the permission slip you need to start growing, right from where you are today.
So if we accept our motives are all mixed up, how in the world do we move forward? What does that even look like in practice? Well, the source material offers a framework it calls a spiritual program. Now, don't let the name throw you. This isn't about achieving some lofty, perfect state. It's way simpler. It's just a daily practice, a routine of checking in with ourselves and consciously choosing to follow our better instincts. And the process itself, it's not complicated at all. It really just boils down to 4 steps. First, you just examine yourself regularly. You check in. Then you talk it over with a trusted mentor. Get an outside perspective. You seek a little guidance. And then, and this is the big one, you just act on the best motives you can find in that moment. And the result of all this, we begin to act less on our more questionable motives. The key word here is act. The whole goal isn't to make those questionable motives disappear completely. It's to act on them less. This is all about a gradual shift in your behavior, not some instant purification of your thoughts. And all of this builds towards one final goal. And honestly, it might not be what you expect. You see, this whole thing totally reframes the goal. It just takes the pressure right off. We're not trying to become some flawless spiritual giant on a mountaintop. The objective is way more grounded, way more achievable. The real goal is simply progress. It's about getting just a little bit better, maybe just 1% better each day. It's all about focusing on those small, consistent improvements instead of some massive, intimidating transformation. And this leads to what might be the most powerful insight of all. We are often doing better than we are feeling. Because we're so aware of our own mixed motives, it is so easy to feel like we're failing. But our actions? They often tell a very different story, a story of more progress than we ever give ourselves credit for.
So how do we apply all this right now, today? How do we make this real in the next 24 hours?
It all boils down to 3 simple things you can do every day. 1, look at yourself realistically. 2, seek the strength to act on your best motives. And 3, consciously choose not to act on your worst ones. That's it. And that is the ultimate takeaway. It's all right there in that one simple phrase. We don't have to fix our entire lives forever. We just have to focus our energy on making a slightly better choice in the only moment we truly have, right now. So the question this really leaves us with is, what's one small choice you can make just for today to act on your best motives?